he kept being like, we're all sick in the head.
Yeah.
And it was just so Boston to be like, we're sick in the head. We love fish tanks.
I just played mini golf for a little bit.
Oh, you did? That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Didn't do that well.
Wait, is it just one hole?
Yeah.
And you didn't
It's
do
just-
it that well? Sorry.
Yeah, it's a hole and it's straight. There's nothing set up yet, really.
Well, I mean, to be completely
grass.
fair, you're out of practice.
yeah.
How
and
often
I,
are you?
I hated putting.
You hated putting?
Putting is so boring.
Oh, you mean as opposed to like real golfing?
Like when I did golf. Yeah, and it's not yet set up like a mini golf thing. So it doesn't
okay.
have like, it's not like, ooh, let me ricochet.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's like a
I
straight
see.
shot. Ricocheting is
It's like
the main
80%
fun.
of it.
That's the main fun of a. You need to get some experts in there, Connor, if you want a real mini golf experience.
The range of people's
What
reactions.
is important about ricochet? That's like the biggest tool in mini golf.
Connor, I don't think that your mushrooms are working.
I have friends.
I think you need to take way more mushrooms.
Walk in there.
You're like, oh, ricocheting is important in mini golf? Like, yeah, it's like 80% of it. Are you fucking crazy? It's windmills.
Yeah, it's windmills and jumping
It's
things
statues
off.
of
and
cherubs
it's
pissing.
Like it's a trick. It's a trick. Yes. It's a trick game. That's what it is. All right. Here we go.
Here we go. We're starting the podcast.
I was just here in that seat.
Oh
for
my
Bobby's
God.
pod.
Oh, how did it feel? Oh,
it
you
felt
sit here
weird.
sometimes.
And then he has red hair like you, and then he was sitting here, and I was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Am I in a dream?"
God, it's so funny that you're like, it was just like the podcast with you.
His face
He
kept
also
morphing into
had
yours.
red hair. And I'm like, yeah, I guess that is all there is to me. It's like when Dave calls me Ed Sheeran all the time.
Yeah.
It's so fucking annoying. I'm like working on this festival that Ed Sheeran's on. So like truly on my computer while I'm working at work, it's like a picture of Ed Sheeran.
Dave walks in, he's like, "Why
And
are
he's
you
like-
looking in the mirror?"
Yeah, literally
everything
that.
okay?
Yeah, he's like, oh, I didn't know you were at this concert.
You look sad.
And
Ed
I'm
Sheeran
like,
always looks sad.
Dude, he does.
He walks in and just sees
He has a
that.
horrible, horrible face.
His face.
His face is awful.
We've talked about him on the pod before because he looks like nothing.
I know. He looks like an egg with
Yeah.
like a little bit of lint on it.
Mhm.
I remember when I saw him in Game of Thrones. He's in like the last season or
Oh,
something,
right.
just singing
Oh,
around
I
a
remember
fire.
when he showed up because I also rewatched that
Yes.
last year, and I was like, "What the hell?"
And then I was like, oh, I remember I
Yeah.
got so pissed about it. Because I was like, I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like redheads were doing well, and then he showed up.
Oh yeah,
You know?
it's true.
It's like, I feel like for so long they were like, redheads are ugly. And then we started like getting a little bit better. And then Ed Sheeran showed up and just ruined any hope that redheads could be considered attractive unless they're like in porn, I guess.
Is it more? So I've always thought redheaded women are attractive. Men, it's like I don't know. It can be, can't be. It's like,
Totally. Yeah.
whatever. Is that common? It's like people feel
Think that
way
redheads
more,
are ugly.
more about the men.
Well, yes, I think that redheaded women. Sorry, men, but I personally don't feel like any adult men should be blonde or have red hair.
I don't like blonde adults either. Sorry, Connor.
Blonde women adults are fine. Blonde men
True,
adults,
it's the
I'm
men.
like,
Men can only have brown or black hair.
that's right,
Unfortunately,
Sorry.
that's the way things should be.
totally. Unless you're like, Malcolm X, you can have red hair,
Yeah.
But I feel like the attractive redheaded men don't look like redheads.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like if you
Yeah.
change their hair color,
I know what you're
you wouldn't be able to tell.
saying.
Because I
Yes.
feel like the redheaded, I have a theory about this. The difference between attractive and unattractive redheads is having eyebrows. So if you don't have eyebrows, it like accentuates the bad parts of being a redhead,
Oh,
which is why
okay.
I fill my eyebrows in like a lot.
Ah.
And also because I'm a millennial and
I just thought your eyebrows were like that.
no, I color them in a lot actually. But I feel like if you're a redheaded man and you have no eyebrows, then you look creepy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But the no
It's-
eyebrows thing is in now as well. So maybe now things are changing.
That's true. Yeah. I saw a woman at a coffee shop the other day who had dark brown hair like yours, and then she bleached her brows, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
It's everywhere right now.
I know. I thought
Jenna Ortega.
oh my God, that's right. I thought
for example. She keeps coming up on my TikTok. I'm like, okay, I guess. I don't know.
So funny.
I guess I think she's pretty and weird, maybe. I don't love Wednesday, though.
Totally. Did you watch it?
I watched it one time. Well, one time. I watched it one time. I watched it one time when I was home. Because I heard Corinne Fisher talking about it on Guys We Fucked.
Interesting.
And I was
really
like,
liked it?
maybe. Yeah, she liked it because she's into that stuff.
Oh, because she's into spooky stuff.
All the old spooky stuff. And I was like, maybe I'll like it. And I was home and I just watch too much TV when I go home.
Yeah, totally.
And they have a bike upstairs. So I ride the stationary bike and watch a bunch of TV.
That's so sick.
Yeah. So I watched Wednesday when it first came out.
Amazing.
I kind of liked it.
I didn't watch it at all.
She looks like my nephew.
Your nephew Benjamin, who's literally Benjamin. 4.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Maybe that's why she keeps coming up on your TikTok, because you spend extra time looking at her because you're God, I miss him. And then TikTok just thinks you love Jenna Ortega.
And then I pull up a picture of him and I'm like, oh, he's so cute. Can't wait to see him again. And then I go back to TikTok and I'm like, man, she really does look like him.
Yeah. This is the frog thing when Ashlyn was on the pod, and you're like, why does it think I like this? And then Ashlyn was like, it's probably because you're looking at it a lot.
And I keep looking and wondering.
Yeah.
Man, I got something in my eye. Sorry. What were we talking about?
I don't know. I was talking about redheads and how I fucking hate Ed Sheeran. I completely derailed it. I was like, you talk for the first part of the episode, and then I just talked for so long.
It's okay. Yeah, Ed Sheeran. Maybe
we should intro the pod.
Oh, there we go. Something to do. Welcome to Worthless Clowns. It's a podcast about how stupid we all are. I'm Brittany Cardwell. Brittany's Cardwell on Instagram.
And I'm Ali O'Deal.
I haven't been here for a while.
I'm Ali O'Deal. You can follow me on Instagram at It's Ali O'Deal. And subscribe to our YouTube and our Instagram and everything. I was waiting. I was like, I thought that you had it in your brain that we would intro.
Yeah.
So I just kind of let dead air happen. Yeah. And then you were like, what we were talking about? And I was like, oh no.
This makes sense because that is usually what I would be doing. I'd be like, is it a good time? And it would start to feel like I'm getting distant. But
totally.
Then this time it
just didn't even occur to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a few times when I'm in the middle of telling a really long story and I notice
like, oh shit.
I notice you black out
how many more
in
minutes?
Front of me because you're like, we have to intro the pod.
And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, Brittany, don't forget. Don't forget the intro. Don't listen too hard, you'll forget the intro.
You're disassociating in front of me. And then as soon as I'm done, you're like, welcome to the pod. And I'm like, you didn't listen to anything I said.
Yeah.
In those times, I think you should just interrupt me.
Okay.
I think you should just interrupt me so we don't go 30 minutes into the pod.
Yes. You know how it feels? It feels similar to when when you're at a restaurant and the food's gonna arrive at any moment and you cannot pay any attention to anything.
Yes.
The conversation gets really weird for a few minutes when I'm they're about to bring the food.
Yes. Yeah, you don't want to get into a big conversation because you don't want to be interrupted.
Yeah.
And you're looking at your server and the kitchen and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
And you're just like, things are all right, I guess.
Yeah.
Just flighty.
But it's not, it's whenever I think something is about to happen, I zone out. I can't listen to my friends anymore. I'm just waiting. I remember telling Dwayne that one time. It was about something more specific, but I don't remember what it is. And this is 6 months into us dating. And I was like, when it's like this and you feel like you can't pay attention because you're waiting because something's going to happen. And he's like, oh, that's one of your crazy things, huh?
What the hell?
He meant it as that's one of your anxiety things. And it was funny the way he said it.
But it's funny to call it a crazy thing. It's a huge deal. It's oh wow. So that's one of your crazy things, I guess. It's
just funny because it was early on. So it was almost he's like, oh, I was wondering when I'd find out about some weird mental stuff you do.
I also, I guess the reason why that's even funnier to me is because I do that.
I thought everyone does that.
I feel like I don't really have really major anxiety stuff.
Yeah.
But I have ADHD, so I feel I don't know, they can kind of have the same effects on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though they're separate things. So I don't feel like that's crazy. Also, I'm surprised Dwayne doesn't feel that way.
I think he does, yeah. But I thought everyone felt that way because that's where the saying like waiting for the other shoe to drop comes from. Like, you know, something is about to happen and you kind of you have to pause.
Yes.
You're like mentally like stuck on it.
Totally.
Until it happens.
You're like in suspense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and anticipation, so you can't really focus on anything.
Yeah, in suspense of the intro to the pod.
And you were like, what were you talking about? Ed Sheeran? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, you got some. I bet you have a million updates.
I have too many
You've
updates.
Had so
I'm
much
not just
stuff
spread
happen.
them across the next 2 pods.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Yeah, because I was gone. We haven't done a pod in forever.
I know.
I was in Washington visiting my parents and my nephew Benjamin.
Oh my god.
And my other nephew Baron. Oh my god.
Your nephew Jenna Ortega.
Yeah, Jenna Ortega. God, he does look like her. He looks less like her now because he's like growing too fast.
Oh yeah,
He's
getting
getting
like a kid.
He's getting a little lanky.
Yeah,
even though
yeah.
He's still pretty short. Man.
Oh yeah, isn't he huge for his age?
He is. So is the other one. Enormous. He's less than a year old.
That's so
And he has
funny.
like as much hair as I have. It's short, but it's like this thick. It's crazy.
Drew is just popping out enormous children.
Just
What the
hairy
fuck
children.
is going on?
Yeah.
Big hairy children.
But anyway, so I was home and my mom, so I don't know if I ever told you this, but my parents, their property, they've always had a really bad ant problem.
Oh, I feel like I've heard
Huge.
this.
Like ants this big everywhere.
And
Like
they have
up
a lot
to
of
my
land, right?
higher
So
than
it's
my
like-
knees. Yeah,
Jesus.
they have like a lot of space, and it's been a problem for a long time. But my parents are that way where they won't deal with an issue for 10 years. It's been 10 years of having this, and people come over. And their kids are getting ants all over them. We're having a barbecue, and the kids are like, can't play outside because they're getting ants on them. And my mom's like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's ants. We just have it. They're everywhere. If you look at the patio, it's covered in ants.
Are they only outside or do they get inside the house too?
They must get inside a bit, but it doesn't seem too bad.
But it's
inside.
mostly just like you can't hang out outside without getting ants on
Yeah,
you.
they're
Okay.
everywhere.
Gotcha.
And you look around, and it's like, where's it coming from? There's huge hills.
Yeah.
They're not hard to see. You look up, and
like-
there's mounds of ants everywhere.
Just like huge ant colonies that you see in like
It's an
National
empire.
Geographic things.
It's like, yeah, exactly. They're so big. So they finally started dealing with these ants, and my mom has been like loving it. Every time she calls me, she's telling me about the ant hills.
Mhm.
It's my dad with the moles and my
Yeah.
mom with the ants.
They both have animal enemies on their property.
Yeah. And so she's like, she showed me, she's like, let's go to the ants. And a lot of the hills are gone. It's crazy.
Nice.
It's worked finally. They tried a bunch of things. And now she just is like poisoning remaining hills that they like, because they're so connected. You can't just, you have to kill every single one.
Yes.
And they're all communicating who's left. So then they're like, we're going over here. And now we're doing one here. They're like
Yeah.
strategizing against her.
It's like war.
She's acting like she's at war.
Yeah.
It's so funny. We were walking around and she's like spraying poison on them and then raking it around. And she's like, see, I do it like this. And then we'd find another like small development. And she'd be like, these motherfuckers. And my mom does not swear very often.
I've met your mother, and that is so fucking
I've heard
funny.
her do this like 5 times.
You're like,
These motherfuckers. She's
She's
talking about an ant colony.
she's talking like a war general.
I know.
She's like, these sons of bitches.
Yeah. And then she goes over at one point. There was this like towards this area that's more wooded. We go over there and there's this huge one. It's like bigger than any of the ones I'd ever seen probably. And she points, she hadn't dealt with it yet. She points at it and she goes, this one's on my shit list. It's like the most ridiculous like attitude I've ever seen her have, and it's towards ants.
That's so funny.
It's so
God.
It's so funny. I loved it. I loved it. She was dealing with it like War II, like almost like she was planning, because we went out just to survey the ants and what's going on, and then we would stick little like marks in them. Like we'd stick like a little dandelion there to be like, this pile of dandelions is where we need to remember to
Yeah.
go spray the ants.
Spray. Oh my god. It's like in like movies where they have like a big map on a table and then
Yeah.
they have like the little things that represent them in the army.
Uh-huh.
God, that's so
I wonder if
crazy.
she has one of those in her room or something.
Definitely.
Every
For
night she's talking to
sure.
my dad about the plan with the ants.
She's got pictures of big, huge ant mounds and then, body parts on her
Yeah.
phone and then the ambulance that they're redoing.
Man. So I was loving that. What else do I have? There's this horse head that I made for myself in college because
Is it made out of like beer boxes? Right?
it is.
Yeah.
Great memory.
Oh yeah.
Memory blast. We're both memory blasting.
This is the exact same thing as that guy, Jordan, who I was like, you cook your dog's food.
Yeah.
I'm like, beer boxes. And that's all I remember about it.
Yeah. But it was this costume I had made in college for Halloween because I was like, I'm finally going to be a horse.
Yeah.
And
totally. You got to get that for your one-woman show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the box.
Oh, you have to get the horse head.
My dad still has it.
Oh,
I may have talked about it before on the pod. He still has it. He kept it. He keeps little things like that where I'm like,
that's cool.
He gets sentimental.
Yeah,
He likes these dumb horse plates I make.
Yeah.
And he kept this horse head. And it's in his shop where he works on cars and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like just on this shelf, like way up. And it's been there for as long as they lived in the house.
Damn.
Probably 10 years. And he kept it in his other garage before that. He's moving it from home to home. And it's like torn to shreds.
Just like a poorly made horse head out of beer boxes.
It's like ugly.
That he like brings around everywhere.
He brings it everywhere.
It's so sweet.
It is sweet. And it's up there and he sees it moving around all the time because chipmunks have nests in there.
Oh my God. So it's like full of shit and piss and nests and stuff.
It's horrible. Every time I go home though, if I go into the shop to hang out with him for a while and I'm like, what is that? A carburetor? That's all I know how to ask about. Actually, this time I was like, hey, where is the carburetor? Because he had a hood open and I was like, I don't know what this thing is.
Yeah, I don't even know what a carburetor does, to be completely honest.
But anyway, if I go hang out with him there, every time I do, he mentions the horse head and he's like, yeah, the chipmunks are always in there thrashing around.
Thrashing.
It's like one of his favorite stories is like seeing that head moving around. What else do I got? I'm gonna skip a lot of this, but
you should go up to a boat and be like, so that's the boaterator?
Yeah, carburetor, boaterator, motorcyclerator, motorcycle horserator,
motorcyclerator. And he'll be like, Brittany, no, you fucking idiot.
Okay,
I'm throwing out the horse head.
Scooterator. Damn it.
Is this the refrigerator? Fuck, that worked. I didn't even mean to do that.
I'll do one more short thing. Oh, we tried to go fishing. My dad loves to fish. And I haven't gone. We tried to go with Dwayne last year, but we went in a place where the fishing is bad. And my dad knew that.
I remember that, yeah.
We didn't catch anything. And because he goes way out now. He's been going way out for years. And he knows what's good. And he'll catch like tons of fish at once. And so we went out. Oh, I also sent you that picture where me and Dwayne had gone on a charter.
Oh my God.
We caught this tiny porgy, which is like the size of your hand.
Yeah, he has this. It's so funny. Wait, can I describe the two pictures that you sent? Because Brittany sends a picture of her holding this shovel nose ray. I looked it up, what kind of fish it was, because Dave and I truly got in an argument over what kind of fish it was.
Oh, Dave's getting into fish now.
Well, he was like, don't act like I'm a fucking idiot because I called it a stingray. And I'm like, it's definitely...
Oh, I thought it was a stingray too.
I think he called it something else. And I was like, you think that's that
praying
kind
mantis?
Of fish? Yeah, I said praying mantis. And I was
praying
like,
mantis ray.
And he's like, don't act like an idiot.
I kept calling it a manatee. Not because I thought that.
Oh, because you were thinking manta ray.
But I was thinking manta ray. And I kept being like, oh, what about the... And I'd like pause for like 30 seconds to be like trying to get rid of manatee. And then I'd be like, ray, stingray.
Dude, okay, that's what happened. He called it a manta ray.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is not a manta ray.
Mantas are big, right?
Manta rays are like they're like 22 feet long or wide. And also they look a lot different because that stingray that you sent had like a bottom feeder mouth and they like eat off of the ocean floor. Yeah. And manta rays, they like open their mouth and they like eat plankton and then they filter it. Like a basking shark or something. So their mouth is like on the front. And they're also huge and they're like way deep and they're whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I acted like Dave was a fucking moron for not knowing it was a manta ray. And I was like, I know for a fact it's not a fucking manta ray. And he's like, okay, but why does it matter? And I'm like, well, it matters what kind of fish it is. And we're just looking at this picture of you holding it by the lips.
That was so weird, holding it by its jaw,
dude,
and its lips.
It was so weird. Like
that's
picture,
how they were like, this is how you hold it.
The picture of you holding it like this,
yeah,
it's so freaky. It's so freaky.
It was really heavy.
Yeah,
and I'm
I
just
bet.
holding it up by these two fingers and its two lips.
Yeah. Anyway, and then so there's a picture of you holding.
Still.
Yeah, it's so unsettling, and my phone saved that picture to my pictures. So I'll be like going through my pictures looking for a picture of Betty, and then it'll just be you holding the ray like up close, and it's like so disgusting. It looks like torture porn.
It's disgusting.
But and then there's a picture of Dwayne, who's like, to be fair, he's like an enormous man.
Yeah.
So that fish could have been normal sized. I don't know. But it looks like the fish is like, it looks like he's holding a fish that's 2 inches long.
Really small.
It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, we wanted to show a picture of the fish, and then we put Dwayne in the picture for size.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it did the opposite of what it was supposed to do.
I know. It just made the fish look like unbelievably. It looked like he was holding like a goldfish cracker.
Yeah.
Like in his
That's
hand.
like trying to make your penis look big by being like, here it is next to the Empire State Building.
Yeah, I know, totally. It's exactly like that. It's exactly like, it's like,
Men,
sorry. The idea
strategy.
The idea that you take a picture of your penis next to the Empire State Building is really funny. It's like trying to make your penis look big by taking a picture of it next to the Empire State Building. You just get arrested. Anyway.
You have to zoom in so far.
Yeah, it's
the whole building.
Yeah, it's also just like the side of a building. You can't even tell what building it is. It's like, that's my
cock. It's like a guy with his pants pulled down.
Just his dick out.
Yeah.
On
hard.
35th Street.
Because you only take pictures hard.
You gotta.
Right? Guys?
I've gotten some soft ones before.
I think I've seen a soft one. I mean,
I've had guys jokingly before we fucked, and you know who it is. I mean, it's a person that you know, but I don't think you know who it is, but just send me pictures of their full body male frontal nudity, soft cock, before we fucked. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Anyway.
Man, that's crazy.
Sorry I interrupted you.
Well, so the other photo I sent you was of my dad and brothers holding like 5 salmon. Huge.
Enormous.
Bigger than their legs.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Truly like probably 2.5 feet long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had gone fishing the day that me and Dwayne had gone fishing.
So funny.
So we were all laughing so hard.
And then Dwayne's like with his tiny fish. It's so funny.
It weighs like 2 pounds. Okay. I thought it would be short, but it's gotten long. The only other thing I want to say about fishing, we tried to go, we couldn't go. The waves were too crazy. So we spent like 4 hours just driving there and driving back.
Oh, man.
We did end up going to a restaurant and hanging out, me, my dad, and my little brother. And that was nice. And I was wearing this. Okay. So I was wearing my mom's Oregon Ducks sweatshirt.
Okay.
Right. And it's like a fishing. I'm just trying to be warm. I don't even know what I'm wearing. And then the waiter he comes up at one point and he leans over to me and he goes, Huskies. And I have no context for what he's saying to me. So I go, what? And then he goes, Huskies. And I can't even hear the word Huskies. I'm like,
because you have no context.
I'm like, Huskies? I don't know what he's saying. And then I say, what again? I'm like, what'd you say? And then he goes, Husky. He didn't change anything about his like delivery or try and give me any signals. It looks crazy.
Was he a middle-aged man or older?
Older.
I knew it. This was boomer behavior.
And then finally I'm like, Huskies. I'm like, oh. And I look down and I go, yeah, it's my mom's. Which sounds like rude. And then I told him, I was like, I didn't even know I was wearing this.
God, that is
like the most awkward.
That is not the reaction he wanted. That was the last reaction he wanted.
What? 3 times.
What? Oh, it's my mom's. I didn't even know I was wearing it. Oh God, that's so funny.
And that was it, really. But I'm looking at my brother and dad, and I'm like, what was that?
Did they think it was funny too?
I think so, but not as. I don't think I went into it why it was so funny with them.
Gotcha.
They were hungry. I think they were a little just like.
Oh, they were waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Yes. Yes.
They were like, our food's going to be here any minute. Stop talking to him. Just pretend you know what he's talking about.
He's the one that gets the food, Brittany.
Yeah.
He's saying Huskies.
Don't you know that?
Those are my updates.
Oh, God.
It was a good trip, though.
Yeah, that sounds fun. And you went camping, too. We have to talk about that next pod.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you all the other stuff. I actually didn't even write that down. Forgot about that. Even though it was great.
But yeah,
What's
you
going
sent
on with
me
you?
a picture of a frog and a picture of a snake.
Oh, yeah.
And then I forgot to respond to them. And then like
I
days...
know, and I was like, you know how it felt when I sent those?
I'm
and
so
you didn't
sorry.
respond? It felt like when I post a clip on Instagram that I'm like, I know this is a good joke. I know this is a good clip. I know people are going to like this. I think the algorithm is going to like this. I'm going to get a good response. And then I send a frog picture and a snake picture to my best friend who loves frogs and snakes.
I'm such a bitch.
And I got no likes or views.
I'm so sorry. And then I remember I was like, pretty cool stuff. Anyway, I have to edit the pod. And so even when I did respond and look at it, I gave you almost nothing. And I was like, fuck, God damn it. As I was responding, I was like, God, shit. And
my best clips don't even work.
Dude,
which they don't either.
The frog and the snake were like one day apart as well. Yeah. I had plenty of time. Anyway.
I was like, I'll try again. Don't stop posting, Brittany.
I'm so sorry.
I'm trying to post more, so...
Totally. I get it.
I'm really in this like stupid
You know what you should do? This is what other people do. And I don't know if it works, but you should take... Because I think that the jokes that you know are funny and will do well, like, it could be that you just post them at like a weird time. You should remove them and then post them again.
Yeah, I'm going to repost everything at some point.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I mean, that's what people do. I don't know if it works, but that's what they talk about. They're like, yeah, I'm going to juice it up with some laughs and then fucking... And I'm like, this social media strategy is insane.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't subscribe to that because we are unknown.
Yeah.
We are widely unknown by most people. So
if we could just bring ourselves to hack the system like everybody else, we'd be doing fine. That's the only reason that we don't. It's the only reason, right?
It's not that we're off-putting. God, I had somebody comment on the episode that we posted today with Kelly Taylor. Go watch it.
Oh, yes.
A guy was like, Ali, like a prude pop punk Wendy O. Like stupid feminist.
What?
Kelly Taylor's cool though.
What?
And I was like, yeah, Kelly Taylor is cool. I agree with that. But I'm like, who's Wendy O?
Yeah.
When was I prude? I was just like, what is going on?
I don't know.
I just really don't feel like No timestamp. Prude feminist.
That does not describe prude feminist.
Yeah.
Prude doesn't describe you at all.
I don't think so.
Especially on this pod.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm like, what was I saying? So I was like, what the hell are you talking about, buddy? I just responded from the Wordless Clowns account. What the hell are you talking about, buddy?
Did they respond?
I don't know. I haven't checked it. They may have. I don't know. But anyway, that guy absolutely roasted me in the comments in a way that I don't understand.
2 prudes drinking beers. 2 prude fours.
1 for 1 prude drinking beers. Okay, I'll go. So this is my story / updates because it happened this weekend. Sorry, I've been holding this open seltzer for a very long time.
I liked it though because I missed when you would pause to vape, and I'd have to be like, I'd have to just know what you were doing, but no one else does.
Yeah, I know.
And then when I listen back when we edit, I'm like, what happened there? And then I go, oh yeah, and I like imagine you vaping again.
Totally, just blowing out huge fucking clouds. God, recently I've been like, maybe it's time for a cigarette. A drunk cigarette? I'm not going to buy them, but anyway, doesn't matter. So this weekend, Dave is taping something in September, the weekend that you are taking care of Betty.
Mm-hmm. Where are you guys going? Denver?
Denver and Fort Collins. And there's a comedian, his name's Ben Roy. Mm-hmm. He's also in a punk band called Signals.
Wait a minute.
Do you know him?
I might know Ben. He's got really weird material, right?
I think so.
Short brown hair.
Short brown. He's covered in tattoos, and he's 1 foot tall. Okay, never mind. But he does have weird material. But I was like, I don't feel like that's the first thing you'd notice about him. So I don't think it's the same guy.
Yeah.
And also, I guess his material isn't weird. He is like very high energy. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe his material's weird. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So, he's recording an album with Ben Roy in September, and they're doing like half and half. And so Dave's been like going around and touring and doing weekends and shit, and I'm just tagging along and featuring.
Nice.
And so this weekend we went to Boston. We did the Comedy Studio, and it was so fun. The first show at 7:30, I stayed with Cindy also.
Aww.
And as a tradition, every time I stay at Cindy's house to do comedy in Boston, just like you and I did.
Yeah.
Dave and I got home, snuck around. We're really quiet. We're fucking trashed, ordered food, and watched a movie in her living room.
Nice.
Remember we watched RuPaul's Drag Race?
So drunk.
We were so drunk.
It was so hard to be quiet.
And we were watching RuPaul's Drag Race season 4
Yeah.
and eating sushi in her living room.
Yeah.
Like trash.
And it's hard to react to RuPaul's Drag Race in a whisper.
Totally.
It's
I know.
like not possible.
And I'm like, isn't she being such a bitch?
Yeah.
Like the whole time.
You can't you want to be like, oh.
Totally.
But you're like, oh shit.
You're like, oh my God, I can't believe she said that. She said she wanted her to go home.
And it sounds like we're just gossiping about Cindy the whole time we're there. Just like quietly in her living room.
I know.
Did you see the hand towels? Like an old lady gossiping about hand towels. Gingham?
This rug with these curtains.
She's losing it.
She needs to go in a home. But so we did the Comedy Studio. The first show, there was a club feature and I just did a guest spot. And the first show it was pretty fun, but the room was like really tight.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like everybody kind of had fun. It was fine. It was like, when it's like a fine show, but you're like, God.
Yeah.
Like nothing went wrong. You didn't bomb. Like everybody did well.
You're like
enough.
imagining what it could be.
Yes.
Like how it could be so great. And I traveled all the way here.
Totally.
And you guys are giving me like no memory. I'm not going to have any memory of the show.
Yeah.
It's like
Totally.
nothing.
You
And
guys
I
are
care
giving me
about
no memories right now. But like, it's just like the crowd was quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't feel good, even though everybody did well. Like everybody got like pretty good responses and like everybody laughed at the right times, but it was just like weird.
Mm-hmm.
So then the second show I go up at 9:30 and I do 20 minutes and I'm trashed. I was like I was like, fuck, God, whatever, fuck this. And I was so trashed. I went up and I was like, none of you are from Harvard, right? Because it was in Harvard Square. and they were like, yeah, fuck Harvard. And I was like, yeah, I fucking hate Harvard. I fucking grew up here and this is the first time I've ever been around Harvard. I hate those fucking 20-year-olds who dress like Paddington Bear. Fuck them. Walking around like they're fucking children. Yeah, right. You pay $2,000, $200,000, some big amount of money to go to school. I was just like losing my mind up there.
I love how Paddington Bear is like your insult of the year.
I know, yeah. It's because like I feel like this is the first time in my life that I kind of don't understand where young people's fashion is going.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what they look like to me. Like they all dress in like, they all have like big hats and overalls and they have a little bear with them and they dress like a fucking toddler.
It's very childish, huh?
Yeah, and they're like, and then they like don't make eye contact and then they're like, actually you can't say white trash anymore. And I'm like, I'll kill you with my hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I was like on stage just kind of like, I don't know, I did a lot of riffing, but it was really fun. They were like responding to me. And I've been doing this on stage where when a joke doesn't land, I'm like, I want you guys all to know, I don't care if you like my jokes because I have a fish tank at home.
Did you?
And I just tell them that I fucking don't give a shit about what they say or do because I have a fish tank at home.
That's like me being at my day job and being like, just so you guys know, I don't really I'm not really invested in this because I got comedy.
Yeah, totally. But
you're doing comedy and you're like, I got my fish tank at home.
Yeah, exactly.
I got my horse book at home. I'm fine.
Yeah. But it's like extremely abrasive and being like, I don't give a shit about you. It's with the tone of I don't give a shit about you. Telling people that I have a fish tank. And a guy in the audience was like, woo. And I was like, you got a fish tank, sir? And he's like, oh, yeah.
Oh,
and I was like, let me tell you about my fish
you
tank.
Met your new best friend.
Bro, I was like drunk and I was talking about like the fish tank and shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, you gotta do a dry start. And I was like, dry start? What the fuck are you talking about? What, I got 6 months? And I was just like truly screaming about fish tanks on stage. And like probably did like 7 minutes on fish tanks, just yelling about them and like arguing with this guy in the crowd. And I was like, sir, I got to get to my jokes, but we'll talk later. Did
you film this?
No, I didn't.
Man,
but I have like
it'd be so fun to clip up just you talking to a guy about fish tanks.
I know. And I'm like, sir. And then like at the end of the show, he's like in line at the bathroom and he's like, I'm the fish tank guy, by the way. And I'm like, I'll be right back. And so like me and Dave like go meet him and his girlfriend. And Dave and his girlfriend are talking about what it's like to date somebody who loves fish tanks and like how like crazy it is.
Yeah.
And then me and him are talking about fish tanks. And this guy, he's so Boston. He's like, yeah, my parents are immigrants from El Salvador and my mom tried to kill my aunt, you know? And it was really traumatic. And so me and all my brothers, we love fish tanks. We're fucking sick. We're sick in the head. And we deal with it by having fish tanks.
It's very like, self-aware to know that's why I have a fish tank.
He's like, I was always afraid of my father, so I got fish tanks. We're all sick. We're sick in the head.
So I got these African frogs.
African dwarf frogs. He actually did have them.
Wow.
And I was like, you have that in your bedroom? And he's like, yeah, I didn't realize how loud they'd be. And I'm like, I already knew that they would be loud. That's why I didn't put them in my bedroom.
Man.
But oh my God, yeah, it was incredible. He's like, I got a 20-gallon long for my birthday. It's just like, he was so funny.
This is amazing. You guys are like soulmates.
I know, truly. And we hung out at that bar until 1:30 a.m. for hours talking about fish tanks.
Whoa.
And then he was like,
Dave
I love
talking about dating a fish tank lady.
Totally. And he was like,
man, oh man.
He's like, Kill Tony's good. And I was like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
It was so incredible. And I was like, follow me on Instagram. He's like, I don't have Instagram. So he just took my number and then texted me 2 videos of his fish tank. And I'm like, I'm not going to text with you, sir.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how we're going to maintain this relationship.
You
but
like have this long distance friendship that
totally.
It's all fish tank photos. It'll be like with your dad and the lettuce.
Dude, 100%. Hold on. Let me say it here. It's right here. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Look. Oh, wait, that's my...
Oh, looks pretty nice. Oh, that's yours.
Oh, no. That is his fish tank. Yeah, it's literally just a picture of his fish tank.
It's like so well, like, he like tried really hard with the photo, I feel like. Looks pretty good. Let's see yours again.
Oh, okay.
Yours doesn't have water yet, though, right?
No, it does have water,
does have
and
water.
plants now.
Yeah.
So I'm cycling it currently. And, hold on. Dude, where the fuck?
Just flipping the camera off while we wait.
Hell yeah. We're also running out of time because I'm talking about this. But, okay. Here's a picture that, by the way, it's not this cloudy right now, but when you first put everything in, it's a little cloudy. So that's what it looks like.
Nice. Ooh, I love that big middle piece of wood.
Piece. Yeah, driftwood.
Man, that's nice. Ooh, this thing with all the holes, they're going to love that.
Dragonstone.
Man, these fish better appreciate what you've done here.
Bro,
I'm like imagining them showing up and just like sitting in the corner with their arms crossed.
Don't do that. Don't imagine that.
No.
That's not the energy I want.
No, what I'm imagining is that they should love it. If I were a fish, I'd love it. And I'd get so mad if they just hung on the corner.
Gotcha.
Like a like teenage brat.
Like they were unappreciative.
Yeah.
Ungrateful.
They live in a mansion.
Shit. They live in a mansion. They should be grateful. Anyway, so that's
man,
the best thing that's ever happened to me.
That is. Man, that's like similar to it's not exactly the same, but it has a similar feel to the ID guy in your joke.
Totally.
The
yes.
ID guy getting to work at TSA.
Absolutely. But it was like I met the ID guy and I also loved IDs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you guys
and we hit it off.
discovered each other.
And then I had to leave because I was in the line.
How many fish people are there out there, I wonder?
There's a lot. There's actually
like this in depth with it.
There's like more, there's like entire subreddits dedicated to it.
Was Dave ever like, hey, how come you didn't tell me about this earlier?
It's because it kind of happened. You know what I realized? I realized that I quit vaping and then immediately got really into fish tanks.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that means, but it's like something in my brain chemistry seriously switched. Yeah. And I just became I stopped vaping and I became way more autistic than I already was. And just became like really obsessed with fish tanks. And I don't know why that happened, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Well, we know it was already in you because of the previous times you get obsessed with other people's fish tanks.
Totally.
On TikTok.
Yes. I've always loved fish. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a marine biologist and stuff like that, but it really became a reality after I quit vaping.
What George pretended to be for a woman on
That's
an episode
right.
of Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Every time we say marine biologist, I remember that entire episode.
Totally, yeah. And his outfit, his weird outfit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's what happened this weekend.
Man, that's incredible. I'm so happy for you. I wonder how many more times he'll text you.
I feel like he probably won't.
Yeah. He seemed normal. I mean, other than... I'm just kidding.
What the hell do you mean by that? Yeah, he seemed
Other than avoiding death by looking at fish and buying fish.
Dude, him being like,
that's normal, actually.
he kept being like, we're all sick in the head.
Yeah.
And it was just so Boston to be like, we're sick in the head. We love fish tanks. And he kept yelling it at us in this empty comedy club, by the way. We were in the comedy studio and the bartender was like cleaning up the bar.
Yeah.
And we were like, should we leave? And they're like, no, it's okay. And we're like, I don't know. I really feel like we're overstaying our welcome because we're screaming about fish tanks. But yeah, like me and Dave talked to this couple for like hours.
How old were they?
They could have been my age or a little older or younger. Like within 5 years of my age, I would say.
That's nice.
They're probably younger than me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's incredible. It was so sick.
That's
I know.
Great. Oh, I went to this is very short. I went to, remember when I thought I got invited to a party with a bunch of girls and I thought it was a fundraiser for dogs and other animals because it's called a WAG.
Dude, when you describe it that way, that's so funny. Remember when I got invited to a party full of girls and I thought it was a fundraiser for dogs?
I asked if there were animals there to confirm. Anyway,
and then they were like, maybe. And you were like, all right, cool. And you didn't know until you showed up. God, so funny. And you're like, there's only one dog here. What
we had our second meeting and
oh, fun.
There was a dog. Pretty cute dog. I guess it's not really a story except that I was like, man, I'm so stupid. And I
every time there's a dog at those like not meetings because
I'm like, who do I sign the check out to?
Yeah. You're like, all right, where's the gala?
Yeah. I show up in like a
huge
Rent the
dress.
Runway
like
thing.
Like a ball gown.
Yeah. I guess I don't have anything else. I started PT again.
For your neck?
Yeah. Well, it originated because I told you I was having chest pains.
Yes.
Yeah. And it was happening for like months. And at first I was worried about it being like a heart thing. And I was like, that could be really
totally.
I didn't really think it was, but I was like, I got to get checked out.
Yes.
And she did all the stuff and everything's fine. And the last thing I was like, well, maybe it's muscular because I've had this problem on this side of my neck or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it could like cause issues here.
Yeah.
And she was like doing some testing there and thinks there's something weird. So she put me into PT again.
Mm-hmm.
After 2 years.
Oh my God.
And I gotta go twice a week again at 7:30 in the morning.
Oh,
horrible. I know. I guess this isn't even a story either. Why do I keep bringing stuff up? But I'm in there and I'm like, here I am again, like pretending to exercise.
I know. Yeah.
This is one of my exercises, Allie. This.
Okay.
Get out of my.
Here, I'll hold it.
This is one of my exercises.
Okay, for the listeners who are driving, Brittany's sitting like up straight, raising her arms. Her arms are straight. She's raising them from her knees to level with her shoulders. Yeah, your waist to your shoulders.
It looks like those remember when your grandma would do like chair exercise?
Yeah, chair exercise. Yeah.
So that's what I've been up to.
Dude, that's so funny. It looks like you're moving like a Barbie does. You know what I mean? Like you only have like a very specific range of, you're like, hello, Ken.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
You're doing the robot a little bit.
I did. Looks like that one picture we took where I look like Lars.
Oh, Lars and the real girl.
Lars and the real girl.
Yeah, I remember that. We're like, God.
So I went in there and I missed my old therapists. The first one I had was that guy who had walk in and he'd give me a massage and talk to me in a low voice, and he'd tell me about how much he likes. I think you should leave.
Yes,
and
that's right.
I'd be like, man, I would like this guy if he wasn't 25 or whatever. Also, you can't like someone just based on I think you should leave.
I think
that's not a good idea. But and then my other lady was really fun, and she would like tell me about all this dating stuff she was going through. And I was like going through stuff too, so I'd be like, oh man, when they do that, why do they do that?
Dude, I love when you meet a woman in like who's like, you know, she's like a server or your hairdresser or your PT person. And you're like, I cannot believe he did that.
Yes.
Like immediately.
Yeah.
That's what girlhood is.
I know. So
it's incredible.
I really liked her. I felt like we bonded, and then I had to end because I got better mostly. And then I have this new lady and I show up and it's a brand new location. So they haven't like filled it up yet, I think. My impression was that she was there almost for like 10 hours almost entirely alone.
Oof.
And I show up and she just
So she's having
is
like the
acting
worst
like
time.
she wants to kill herself. She's like in the
Wait,
worst.
what do you mean acting like she has a gun in her hand
I'm
and she's like,
And she goes, I'm just acting. I'm
just kidding, long day. Like, what the fuck do you mean?
She's like, I'm gonna put it over here. I'm a
She's
little
like
distracted.
tying up a noose, like, just kidding. No.
But yeah, she just like, I was like, God, this woman hates me. I know she doesn't hate me.
But she's just having the worst time
day,
ever.
But I was just like, this is like an impenetrable interaction. That's a weird way to say it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's like there's no way you can make it better.
Yeah.
And
then she had to ask me a bunch of questions about my pain and everything. And every time I answered, I thought she was mad at me again. Just because she was so like,
oh God.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny that like even if like because in your like rational brain, you knew that it had nothing to do with you. It's just that her job sucked that day, and like she had the longest day ever. But still, you're like, are you mad at me?
And she's just doing what she has to do for the job.
Totally,
there's nothing more she needs to do except ask me these things and then tell me what to do.
Yes,
but I'm like, what's wrong with me?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're like, did I give you the wrong answer about my pain?
Yeah, was that okay? Yeah. Was that okay? I said 6. What about 7 for this one?
Yeah, if I said 8,
I don't know. She doesn't like 6 or 7s. I tried 3. Wasn't that in a 3?
If I say 10, will you put the gun down? Will you take the gun out of your mouth if I say 10?
And even though, again, I know it has nothing to do with me and it doesn't matter if we get along.
Yeah.
I did have this feeling when I left. I was like, we'll get there. I was like imagining that the relationship would develop and things would feel more natural.
Oh, God.
Like, it's just like an awkward first date. And I'm like, well, you know, it's always weird. First date's always weird.
There's some potential here, you know? Yeah. It's like, I'm not just gonna... It's so funny. God.
That's all for me.
Okay.
Should we do this
I'm gonna tell this. I don't think it's gonna take that long. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's a few things that I have to provide for context. Mm-hmm. Are you aware of who Laura Loomer is?
Isn't she she's the Trump supporter and she's like QAnon-y.
Yes.
She's very conspiracy.
Yes. So
oriented.
Yeah. Oriented. So she is like
she wears those sunglasses. Right? She's always wearing sunglasses like she's in the Matrix, I feel like.
Oh, like the ones that look like spoons?
Yeah. Which I guess
don't know.
They're like more in style again, I guess. But because it's her and because I think there's something wrong with her mind.
Hold on.
I'm like, that's bad.
Hold on. I have to look up pictures of her to see if I could find these pictures of her.
I was not expecting a Laura Loomer news story. I thought it must be animals.
It might. I don't know. Oh. Anyway, so Laura Loomer, for people who don't know who she is, I tried to look up because I was like, she must be like a journalist or in politics or something. But everything I looked up was that she just was an internet personality.
Yeah.
Like she truly okay, on Wikipedia, she's described as a American far-right political activist, conspiracy theorist, and internet personality.
Yeah.
So 3 things that don't mean anything. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's like she went to Mount Holyoke College in Massachusetts for 1 semester and left because she felt like she was being targeted for being too conservative.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Truly, the shit. Hold on.
Trump, it felt like for a while he had her under his wing in a similar way to Elon.
Yes.
But then she was out. I mean, she's still around, but for a while they were hanging and he kept talking about how great she is. And she was it felt like they were becoming some kind of team.
Well, so just to give some context on who she is, so this is what, if you go to her Wikipedia, there's a section that's called Conspiracy Theories and Misinformation. And this is what it says. Loomer has falsely claimed that the Parkland school shooting and the Santa Fe high school shooting were staged, and that Stephen Paddock, the perpetrator of the 2017 Las Vegas shooting, was affiliated with ISIS. She claimed on Twitter that crisis actors were used for the Santa Fe school shooting. She truly is just one of the worst people in America and has no, accolades at all. It's not like she does anything real.
Mm-hmm. Also, you know what makes me mad? Sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
Every conspiracy it's very lazy to just be like fake, acted.
No, totally.
Like that's not even that's just like the most basic conspiracy theory. Everyone's just using the moon template.
Yes.
And they're bringing it forward.
Totally.
For any event they don't want to believe.
Yes.
It's not even, if I was a conspiracy theorist even, I think I'd have this opinion.
Totally.
I'd be like, can we come up with something like complex?
Yes. And
like
also,
that makes...
I think that's kind of strategic because you can't prove a negative.
Yeah.
Right? So you can't prove that the moon landing didn't happen.
Yeah.
You can only prove that it did happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and so like, I think it's like a strategy by these like far right people who want to like confuse, create so much misinformation that it confuses like the media and confuses people and create distrust in the systems that we have.
Totally.
That like, and you can't prove that, you can't prove that vaccines didn't work because you could be like, oh, actually the COVID like declined naturally. Yeah. And it's like, well, we can't really prove that because a lot of people got vaccinated. You know what I mean?
I know it's mostly to like make people not trust and to be confused, but my only like, I'm just like, this is boring. You guys keep saying the same thing over and over for different events.
I know, they're just like,
and I know that's it's not supposed to be for my entertainment, but that is how I process it sometimes.
Totally. I know, it's unbelievable. So she's like a truly nothing burger of a human, but I don't know. So yes, she's in the Trump circles, right? Mm-hmm. And she like she doesn't have any official office like in the Trump cabinet or like in the White House or anything, but she does like advise him on foreign affairs.
Whoa.
Yeah. And she like will truly like, she's gotten people fired from his like cabinet and shit like that.
Yeah.
And she's a person who, you know, doesn't know how to do anything, just to be completely clear. And she's run for public office a bunch of times. She's always lost. Like, she's like, she's not even like a charismatic figure who's like a piece of shit. Yeah. She's like a person that nobody likes, who's a piece of shit who happens to be close to Trump. And a lot of the things that I've seen that are like alleged are that her and Trump are like sleeping together. She's like the side piece of Trump. And she one time said that she gave Trump the best blowjob of his life, like publicly.
Which means she's saying that he said that.
Yeah.
Which every man says.
Okay, it's either one is sad.
Yeah.
Trump is like, that's the best blowjob of my entire life. Or she's making it up, which is so lame.
And it's sad that like if it even happened.
Totally. I know. Because it's like, also, why would you say it publicly? I don't know. Hold on.
She was like adding detail to make it seem real because that's what she's learned about conspiracies. And she's using it in her own like weird fake sex life stories.
Yeah, I know. To like get clout. Like, also, I don't really like to make fun of people's looks, except for Ed Sheeran.
I'm gonna look her up real quick.
But she truly, look up a picture of her and then tell me how old you think she is.
Oh, I know she looks old.
Because she looks like she's one of these people who has so much plastic surgery that she looks like a Jigsaw from the Saw movies. Like she has the weird like cheekbones.
She's 32? What
she's
the hell?
30. She's literally my
Pictures haven't
age.
pulled up yet.
And she looks horrifying.
Oh my God.
Horrifying.
She looks terrible.
It just goes to show that people on the right don't know how to do anything well. Like, oh my God. Truly.
She looks hideous. You know, she, I haven't like seen her talk or seen her personality enough like on TV to know if this is really a match. But when I see pictures of her, sometimes I get the same vibe as how I first felt about the Game of Thrones woman with the red hair.
Sansa?
No.
Oh,
the fiery
Missandei.
witch lady. Yeah.
Missandei.
Yeah.
I think is her name.
Because like when she's
the red
first
lady.
introduced, she's scary and like weird and you're
spooky.
Like, she's spooky. She doesn't really look like this lady, but they have a similar feel, I think.
They have like
pictures.
An evil vibe.
A really evil vibe.
Yeah. And this is a huge pet peeve of mine as a person with red hair when people dye their hair maroon.
Oh yeah.
I really don't like that.
I also don't like that. I
think it looks like when there was the cherry cola like hair color going around, I was like, ugh, it feels like they're trying to look like they have red hair but like missing the mark.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Anyway,
It also, that color, I've never liked that cherry cola color. It always reminds, no matter when I see it, it doesn't matter the time period or what's in fashion. It just makes me think of like a middle-aged woman.
Yes. Like Sharon Osbourne.
Yeah.
Sharon Osbourne before she had all the work done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's very that.
And it feels very like late 90s, older woman.
Yeah, like a woman with a really PC short haircut.
Yeah.
Who's yelling at you.
Yeah.
In 2002.
Either yelling or listening to jazz in her home, but she doesn't even like jazz.
She's like a fan of Reba.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay, good.
Okay, so the story for this pod is that Laura Loomer obviously has a podcast because every evil person does.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I tell people I have a podcast, I'm like so deeply ashamed, not only because it's lame, but also because they are breaking down society.
Yeah.
Like truly, every horrible news story you hear is Joe Rogan had this person on their podcast. It's just like so awful. So obviously all podcasts except for ours have ads on them. And so she posts, I just ate dog food. It's human grade, which means you and your dog can share a tasty, nutrient-dense treat together. Order yours today.
I see these ads.
Positive.com/Loomer.
Yeah.
So she got sold an ad where she had to eat dog food on her show to prove that it was human grade.
Yeah.
And that is the selling point of this dog food.
Yeah.
And that Positive.
Somehow I get these ads.
Oh, really?
Like human grade dog food ads.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they say about like farmer's dog and
Maybe
stuff.
it's because you're always saying to me, you cook food for your dog good.
Yeah. Your phone is listening and it's like, I guess she wants this. But like, the thing is like, that has been a selling point of dog food, like the farmer's dog and stuff. They're like, it's human grade, but like they don't make you eat it.
Yeah.
If you
they don't make you eat it on
for it. So she ate dog food on her podcast, being like, it's human grade, like to get her ad money.
It also doesn't prove it's human grade that you ate it.
That you ate it, yeah.
We eat plenty of food that's not really human grade.
Totally. There's no way that like, I don't know, what's like a horrible food? There's no way that like, I don't know, McDonald's fries are human grade, like in real life if they were tested, you know? Or like the...
Hot dogs even. Most hot dogs. I know
hot
you love
dogs.
hot dogs.
I love hot dogs, but yeah, they're definitely not human grade. So after she shared that on her Twitter, a guy, his name is Derek Guy. That's just true. He said, I set up a fake dog food company last month, bought Purina at the pet store, and paid Laura Loomer $100 for this post. So he literally
He only did it for $100.
Yeah. It's horrible that she only did it for $100, so she's not doing well. And then she ate Purina dog food on like for $100, she ate dog food on her fucking podcast and was like, I support this. And also I like for this story, I was like, this could be fake, like whatever. I looked up Positive, like the company.
Yeah.
And I couldn't really find that much on it. So I don't know if it's real.
This is a great prank.
Dude, it's such a good prank to make somebody eat dog food on air and pay them $100 for it. And also it just shows you so much about Laura Loomer that she will eat dog food on her podcast for $100.
Yeah.
And also this is all alleged. This is unsubstantiated.
Mm-hmm.
Like I couldn't find anything that proved that this was real. It could be that guy just made that tweet as a joke.
Yeah.
But he didn't come out and say it was fake. So don't get your news on Worthless Clowns.
It's also, it's a weird thing to tweet, like to say I did that if it wasn't real.
No.
It's a weird thing to claim.
I think
like pick something bigger if you're gonna.
Totally.
Oh, you just like are watching her pod and you're like, oh yeah, actually, that I was
me,
fake
actually.
and I did it and so I pranked her.
Yeah.
It's like that'd be such a weird thing to do if you
I know.
didn't do it.
I know, but it would be a really funny joke if you came up with it.
Yeah.
And like very low stakes funny joke to do. But I just thought that was like so perfect for our podcast.
Oh yeah.
That Laura Loomer was like, I just ate dog food.
Did you watch the video of her eating dog food?
I've seen the video. I didn't watch it for this. I saw this story like a while ago on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the video on TikTok of her being like truly like eating it out of like a bag and being like,
yeah.
Like she's like, and it's human grade and you can eat it with your, and she's like eating it. Yeah. We should look up the video because she's eating it and like not enjoying it.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking dog food.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how much did they say you had to
or
eat?
Wet?
It's dry. Oh my God, if it was wet, that'd be hilarious. That would be even worse. Imagine eating wet dog food, dude.
Yeah.
It's so stinky.
Yeah, it smells so bad. I did try Kibbles and Bits when I was a kid because, well, I was a kid.
Wait, is that the wet one? Or
It's dry.
oh, thank God.
Yeah. And I think because
Thank God. Thank God, Brittany.
It looks like a snack mix.
Totally.
Because it has like carrots.
Yes.
And it has like all these different
It looks like
shapes and
Chex
colors.
Mix.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think I probably knew it wasn't going to taste good, but I was like, I got to try this.
Yeah.
I tried the carrot. And I remember it tasted like pretty much like nothing.
Yeah.
Just like a little salty.
That's what most dog food tastes like.
Yeah.
I eat like most of the food that I give Betty just out of curiosity. And I don't get paid anything for it.
Yeah.
So if you want to pay me, if you want to sponsor this podcast and watch me eat fucking dog food for free, but like truly, like I get these like dog treats that are supposed to be like, Connor, shut the fuck up. Connor's laughing too much at it. I get these dog treats that are like supposed to be like really low amount of ingredients. Like there's like low chemicals. So it's just like peanut butter and bacon.
Yeah.
And that's what it's supposed to be. And I'm like, I don't know. That sounds like not bad.
Yeah.
So I try them and they all taste horrible.
Yeah.
But I am just curious. There's one that was like vanilla bean and
Is that they mostly
Something
just
else.
smell like peanut butter and bacon and the dogs are just like,
well, I feel
they
like
just will eat anything?
I feel
Nice.
like everything that we eat has like salt and sugar in it to make it taste good.
Yeah.
But those things are not good for dogs.
Mhm.
So it's like we're not used to eating like peanut butter that has no salt or sugar in it.
Yeah.
So then it tastes like almost nothing.
True. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's like it's not the flavor of peanut butter. It's like the LaCroix version of
Yeah,
the flavor
yeah.
of peanut butter.
Uh-huh.
Does that make
Yeah.
sense? In like a dry kibble that my
Man.
dog loses her mind for, by the way.
That's wild.
So,
I
yeah,
can't
that's-
believe. God.
She's the dumbest
I'm
one
gonna
alive.
watch that video.
Yeah. Everybody.
I've always hated her, and I haven't heard about her in a while. So, but I've always hated her, not knowing a lot, except that I think she's
like a piece of shit.
and
Yeah.
I think she's stupid and just thinks she's just this weird, dumb woman. That's
I
what I
know.
think of her.
This like evil entity who like didn't really
This
like.
is how I picture her. She's always looking like this.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I
Yeah.
see.
Sunglasses on, that Coca-Cola hair,
God, she
or
is
whatever you call it.
horrible.
Cherry Coca-Cola.
Just
hair.
like this. I'm just like, listen. I really do not have any problems with people getting work done, but look at this.
yeah,
She looks like, and if you look at like before and after pictures of her, she was like a beautiful woman,
yeah. She looks like she would have been.
and then
pretty.
she just like got so much work done that she looks like one of those dolls that you practice CPR on. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And they just like put horrible eyebrows on it.
Ali, I was telling Connor about this. I've been having fears that I'm going to choke like every day. I got to get rid of this. And fears that everyone I love is going to choke.
What the hell
Just
is
on
going
food
on?
during dinner. Bad, right? So then I was like, I got to sign up for a CPR class. Because I've taken it and known about it before, but I'm like, can I really do it? I'm like, I got to be
The
prepared.
Heimlich?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to learn. Well, CPR is for heart stuff, but I think like in
But
a
I
first
think
aid
when
class they
they-
teach all of it.
Yeah, it's a first aid class and it has everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's
Sorry
not
that
bad.
you're feeling that way. Jesus.
This happens to me all the time. I'll have like one thing where I'm like scared of this for a while.
Mm.
And I'm like, man, I shouldn't be thinking about this all the time. I'm anxious for some reason. I'm focusing on this.
Yeah.
And I've
it's-
got to it's got to dissipate.
Yeah, it might be like anxiety somewhere else.
Yeah.
And you're like, you just like feel anxious and you're like, so what am I anxious about? And your brain just makes something up.
Choking.
You're like,
That's
choking is so
scary,
dangerous.
Right?
Yeah. Wait, what's another thing that you've focused on like that?
Well, this one made more sense. I was really nervous about public transport and just being out for a while after the robbery.
That makes sense.
It makes more
That
sense.
completely makes
But
sense.
I was like, man, this has to go away. And I was really trying to make myself make it go away because I was like, I can't stay inside. I have to go do stuff.
Yeah.
And I also can't sit around thinking about choking when
Yeah, I
I'm supposed to be
know.
working.